Good day. Today we're going to learn how to draw and paint using Photoshop. Last episode, I taught you how to use the three common tools that are being used in drawing and painting Photoshop, which are brush tool, lasso tool, and the pen tool. Today we're going to draw a simple object using these tools and other tools that you might find handy in making your artwork. Okay, our first step is to get our reference photo. I'll click on File, click on Place Embedded, look for the photo that you want to draw, and click Place. When it appears, press Alt, and then click on one of the corners, drag it, and enlarge it. Now I click Alt because I want it to enlarge coming from the center. Click the check mark. Next step, you see this box with a plus sign inside. You click that to create a new layer, and we will rename that layer as base. Okay, our next step is we will be pressing the letter P, and we'll be making a pen tool. I just press Z for zoom. I'll be pressing P again, make a point, another point, and drag until the curve matches the object. Click Alt to make the handlebar disappear, and then click again, drag. Sometimes you don't need to delete the handlebar if you want it to go to the same direction. Click Alt. Now you might be wondering, isn't tracing bad? Isn't it cheating? Well, it's cheating if you're joining competition. If you're joining a competition that requires you um, to eyeball your work or not to trace it, then it's cheating. But if you're doing this professionally, tracing references is actually a really smart move. It's being done by most artists, and there's almost nothing wrong with it. Now, if you want to move a point that you already made, you click, press on Control, and you can click on it to move it around. Okay. Now that we have encircled the whole object, what you will do is you will right click and click on full path. But before we do that, let's make sure that we get the color that we want. Usually what I do is I choose the mid-tone color. And then right click, click fill path, make sure it's set on foreground color, and click OK. Okay, press Control, click, and then press delete. Now, we have the silhouette of our object. Our next step is we'll be adding shadows and highlights on our work to put a sense of depth into our vase. So press P. P is the shortcut key for the brush tool. Now let us choose a darker color and then let's choose the right brush. For putting on shadows, I choose the soft round pressure opacity brush and then press this, go over here and then press this is called as the pixel lock. As you can see, I'm painting on the object, but this side doesn't get paint on it because it's locked. Next, next is we choose a lighter color. I think I put too much light color. Okay. You can try to make it smaller. You can change the size of your brush by pressing on the parenthesis keys available on the it's near the key letter key P, the letter key P. Okay, so as you can see, we have created highlights and shadows into our work. Uh, if you want to refine it more, we can add shine into our work. And then we can also let's make a layer underneath the base layer. Let's make this as shadow. Okay, for shadow, I like to use a soft round brush and then let's use okay, let's try to use the lasso tool. For the lasso tool, I'll be making a shadow for our base. So anything that you will paint will stay inside the area that's being enveloped by the lasso tool. Press Ctrl D and it will disappear. Now, let's zoom in. So there's a little bit of area that I need to cover. So let's press L and D. Okay, Control D. Okay. So now we have just made a simple digital painting using Photoshop. So, thank you, and I hope you learned much from today's episode. And for the next upcoming episodes, we will try to draw more complex objects, and even whole human being in our next lesson. Thank you, and then don't forget to share this video. Goodbye.